Sky Ranger over Fitchburg today, where you can see a bus crashed to the front of a building. Here's a look from inside. Pretty terrifying. First responders say one man was rushed to the hospital after getting pinned under the bus. Good evening, I'm Glenn Jones.
And I'm Priscilla Casper. Now, this all happening in the heart of downtown at the city's transportation center. Our NBC 10's Oscar Margain joining us live in Fitchburg, outside of the bus and train terminal, for a closer look at a lot of this damage that happened. And you spoke with a few people who saw this happen. Oscar, what are they telling you tonight?
Hey, Priscilla and Glenn, well, let me have you look at what's behind me. And those are the wood panels that are covering the window that were smashed by that bus that crashed into the building. Now, witnesses telling me there were several dozen people out here that were witnessing here what was going on. And they suddenly heard a loud impact and then saw a man get pinned by the bus.
We have a pedestrian under the bus. He's alert, but he's hurt bad.
A Montechusett Regional Transit bus slamming through a terminal waiting area full of morning commuters.
I heard this noise, and it was actually the bus jumping the curb, and then I heard the crash. I watched it crash into the glass.
Caller reporting one of the bus just crashed through the wall.
The crash happening just before 8 a.m. at the Main Street bus terminal in downtown Fitchburg.
It just sounded like glass shattered and like.
Anthony Wheeler immediately ran across the street to the fire department to get help.
Sitting and banging on the window, told them there's somebody underneath the bus.
This photo shows first responders working to free a 65-year-old man who was pinned down and unconscious.
We're able to remove the victim using airbags, our electronic jaws. We were able to pull him out. Our paramedics did a phenomenal job to get him to the airport, and we life-flighted him to UMass Medical Center.
The bus was transporting one other passenger at the time, who investigators say walked away from the scene.
There was multiple people in the breezeway waiting for buses or a train, so the situation could have been a lot worse.
Those who ride the bus, taken by what happened, wondering what went wrong.
The drivers are usually driving like very professional, but that's very unfortunate.
My heart goes out to the guy. That's a bad day, especially when you were sitting behind, didn't see it coming, you know.
I was planning on getting on that bus. Good thing I didn't.
Now, at last check with police a few minutes ago, they tell me the victim is in critical but stable condition, while state police continues to investigate and determine whether or not they're going to be pressing any charges against that driver. Now, we also reached out to the transit authority to see if they're taking any action. We haven't heard back. Reporting live in Fitchburg, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.